So they keep on attacking my unit. Like, okay, you can do that if you want, but it's unlikely to help. Yep, that's right, that's right. You leave that encampment alone. Oh, I'm having to destroy all of my things, but it's okay. It's fine. We don't mind this. It's weakening Tarsus, so we've got more of an opportunity to take it over in a second. Oh, oh my goodness. It's just the fact they can just spawn horsemen like that. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't even ask for the city back in a trade deal because, of course, there's horses in the city and they will refuse to trade it whilst that is the case. Okay, we need more units. This is gonna be a grind, but we're gonna have to try and do this somehow. Oh, this is absolutely wrecking the start of my game. It's fun though. Can I survive? Like, if I pull this off, this is gonna be quite the achievement. What are you gonna do with your horses? You are gonna attack the spearmen. Okay, you will get a kill. And they heal when they kill, of course they do. Urgh, that's annoying. I can get myself the +5 against cavalry though. That's not a bad upgrade against Scythia. Okay, that's good, that's good. Keep moving your horsemen around. That's exactly what I want to see. And then I've got more opportunity to attack you in random areas. I want them to just randomly be attacking units sort of around the wrong side of the map. The good thing about having the city-states here is I know they've lost all their army, but I can see where the reinforcements are coming from, which is really handy. If I can get that spearman to slip around the back and get Tarsus sieged, then I feel like we have an opportunity to take it. It just all depends on what they keep doing with their horsemen. That sort of attack, that's good. These flipping horses. I have to pillage that tile, I think, if I ever want to trade the city. Quickly, echelon, good. Move you to there, let's move you to there, and then I can get this archer to start attacking. There we go, onto that tile. I've got both of these archers now garrisoned, which is their ability, which is lovely. Just want this warrior removed. That is the important element here. What are you going to do? Yep, they're going to keep attacking me. No, don't make more horsemen. Oh, that is frustrating. And this warrior is just... this spearman is really strong against horses. Really, really strong, but they know that. That, however, is Tarsus sieged. Okay, so we can, in theory, now do damage against Tarsus. Problem is they've just got too much army. Too much army. They're spawning double horses every time, and they're they're so strong. We're so far away from military tactics as well. I could go pikemen, but that's well into the medieval era. Yeah, what did they just do? Oh, they just attacked my archer. That's okay, because now my archer... I mean, they've left Tarsus on no health and still sieged. Man, that would be good if I had the army to actually take advantage of that, but I do not. I'm going to have to start chopping down my forests, which sucks in my capital, but it's the only way to get all of this production out in order to get myself a bit more army. Yeah, the spearmen are left, right, and center right now. I do have diplomatic favor. So look, I'm selling this, that's pretty good. They want to give me the art of war, that's all good, but I want my city back. That's the priority for me. Right, hang on. We've got spearmen appearing everywhere now. I bought one for myself, I'm still making them. Oh, they're giving their horsemen the promotions to make them better against anti-cav. I mean, you can see why they're doing it. It's a very sensible move, but it doesn't make it any less annoying. Get rid of these horses. That gives me some more faith, but it now gives me, in theory, the option to trade for the city back, which of course they're not going to do because it's the AI and they refuse. Okay, well, that was not as useful as I hoped it would be, but never mind. Oh, they're just... Oh, they keep spawning the horses in so quickly. I physically cannot deal with them this fast. I'm gonna have to just... I mean, the only way I can do this is if somehow I can clear... Oh, because they've broken the siege now. Damn. Reinforcements are now very much on the way. Oh, and Babylon is settling towards me as well. Oh, what a start. What an absolute legendary start. Okay, you know what? Is this particular city salvageable? I have a lot of army, it's beaten up, it's out of shape, but it is there. I think I might have to actually just peace out and then think about doing this another day, because this is not salvageable for me right now. But it could be. It could be later. So if I can find an opportunity where they move their horses out and I can take that city back, it's possible. It's possible that we could salvage this. Right, let's just return my army. We'll get myself leveled up. We'll get myself upgraded. We'll get myself absolutely in a place where we can fight this fight. Because right now, it's not happening, and that is okay. That is okay. Oh, the government plaza. I didn't want to have to build it in this city, but it's probably... Actually, we're going to get a governor title in a second. That will give me more science in my capital. We'll also have immortals soon as well, which will be good. Ideally, I'd need some iron to make the immortals, and all the iron is elsewhere, but in theory I could settle on the coast still, actually grab that iron. That's an option. Not much faith needed to do that as well, so we can... Let's give that a go in a sec. There is researcher. Lovely. Bit more science. Not a lot more science, but a bit more. Oh, this game. I'm absolutely rocked. What do I do? How do I get back from this? I just managed to get some extra faith, which is lovely. Finishing the Temple of Artemis. My capital has got to become powerhouse. I'm going to go and settle over near this area. That'll give me access to some silver. And I can also try and nab that iron, and that will give me access to immortals. Now, immortals are really good. 35 strength with a ranged attack. Very useful. Scythia has since actually picked up a great general as well, which is a little bit concerning. I am going to be really intrigued as to how much we can repair from this. Look, they're going to just forward settle me massively here. Look at this. Or what they're doing, let's think about it in a positive light, they are making sure that all of our cities are nicely in place for us. That's how I'm going to view that. I'm going to say that they are making sure that we have some lovely cities that we can utilize going forward. So, thank you very much. You know, it absolutely pains me to settle this city, but it is essential. Because now I have access to not only this silver, which I can sell for some money. Nope, I can't. I shall keep it for myself. Oh, it's because everyone's run out of money. Fine. Okay, that's fair. Now what I can do is save up a little bit of gold and buy the iron. It's going to take me a couple of turns to get enough, but we'll do it. You people settle too close. How dare you? That's my city that you're saying that from. I will take your 30 diplomatic favor though. I feel like that'll come in handy later. Temple of Artemis. My capital will actually be happy now, which is a good thing. Plus I get food, and I get housing, and Pingala can give me more science. Hopefully, this will be a springboard that I can use to actually take on Scythia now. Hopefully. I say hopefully because I don't really believe it. Oh, interestingly, Scythia will give me gold and iron for Diplo favor. Iron, you say? Well, that's very handy. Let's just quickly go 1, 2 like that, and then improve the mine for the iron working boost. We'll get the immortals next turn. I already have at least one warrior. That's gonna be nice. Oh, yes. If I give Germany a luxury and a book, they will go to war with Tamiris with me. I'm gonna do this. This could be a terrible move, but we've done it. We've now done it. Most importantly, I think we've got ourselves into a position where I can pretty much take down this encampment before the war even really gets started. Next turn I should be able to overwhelm it. 6 turns left. Do I want a Dark Age? Dark Age would be fairly useful to attack the cities with, but the loyalty would be a bit of a problem for me, so let's upgrade to Immortal. Yeah, these have got 35 strength. They're a lot more powerful. I have a lot of promoted spearmen that can deal with this horseman much better, so we've got a bit more resistance now. Yeah, sending in troops. We're doing okay. This is fine. What I'm hoping is that we can just rush Tarsus. It's only got 29 health. It just depends on what that horseman does. Oh, they stepped inside the city. That's a bit annoying, but I guess it is a sensible move. So I'm thinking we probably have to lure the units out a little bit. I'm going to start sacrificing these spearmen a little bit more aggressively than I have been. This Immortal as well is going to come in. It can actually do a pretty decent attack. I want the Immortal to attack Tarsus whilst effectively they're not home. That would be the best thing for me. Corvée, I don't need that anymore. Let's put in Diplomatic League. And that means I can get Nazca on side and they can declare war at the same time. Oh, that's a big army, actually. These two city-states do have decent armies. I should keep an eye out for that. The Immortal ranged attack is so weak. People rave about it all the time, but I find them not very strong. Oh, these walls are so close to being knocked down. I think we should be able to do that next turn. Preslav, Granada doing they're fighting the brave fight, doing really well. Actually, Scythia's lost a lot of army in this particular set of attacks. I get you to attack. Yep, Tarsus's walls are now gone. I need to now make sure my army can get around and we can siege the city properly. Just got Reformed Church. Look, look how far my religion has spread. That's mad. Maybe I should get Crusade. I really didn't want to, but seeing as it's already on all of the enemy cities, it kind of is almost asking for it, isn't it? But look at that. Tarsus is now sieged. We can do some damage against this city now. And I've got another immortal on the way. And another one very soon. Normal age. Never mind. That's fine. Mathematics is there. 5 turns for... Oh, pikemen. This is going to be a really, really good one for me. Exodus of Evangelists. I like the idea of getting 2 era score every time I spread my religion to a new city. Seeing as I'm not actually doing half of it at the moment. It just sort of is happening naturally. Oh, Scythia's in a dark age. How have you managed that? You are so on top of this combat. It's crazy. You ran across half the map and stole my city. Like, how are you in a dark age? Oh no. Oh, have you seen that? They spawned more horsemen and then a crossbow. That is frustrating. I'm going to actually gamble on going for production. We'll just pick Admiral or something. But if we can get double production, yeah, look at that. It means that there's going to be more horses, which isn't a good thing, but pikemen will be more effective at sort of popping out quickly. So we'll get these going. I need you to retreat. I need you to get in there and then do... Oh, this is going to be squeaky, but I want that immortal to finish this off. So we're going to have to get that attack in and then go like that. I've taken back my city, everyone. There it is. It is mine. Will I keep it? That is the question. It's just so weak. Look at these immortal attacks. Oh, the ranged ones, they're no better than regular archers, but saying that, a melee attack against that horseman is probably not the move, so we'll fire a couple shots for now. I'm also going to put bastions in. Now this gives me 6 combat strength on my cities, as well as having more range strength. There we go, 34 strength. That's a lot harder to get in now. And I can finally get Magnus into this city. Once this war is done, I don't need to actually drag this war out for too long. I mean, admittedly, if I have an advantage, I will go and claim my cities from Scythia, but if I can steal this one, I feel like I'll at least get back into the game a little bit. It is turn 95 and I only have 21 science. That's awful. Actually, look at this. I can actually make peace and take the city. This is the forward settled city. Yeah, they are desperate for peace. I will take it. There you go. Justice done. I've taken a city in compensation. Oh, it's not game salvaged. It is not game salvaged, but I feel a little bit better about how that has gone. So there is military tactics. I have more of a defense against Scythia now, should they attempt to attack again. I don't know if they will. I feel like we've pretty much... I don't know, like, destroyed half of the army that was attacking me. 39 strength on that city. We could continue this assault. I have 4 immortals now, and I'm saving up gold for all of my pikemen upgrades, so we have options. It's just about how brave we're feeling, really. That is a Scythian Courser, though. Really, really powerful units, those. 44 strength? I think it could be. Oh my word, they're so far up the tree. 46 strength. So yeah, I think the best bet we're going to do right now is on turn 100 with our 25 science per turn. We're going to have to just lick our wounds a little bit here. I think we're going to switch governments. We're going to just play it safe, do some settling, we've got tons of land to go and, expand into. It's just about getting Tarsus back up and running quickly as possible. I do have builders on the way. We're going to buy a temple into that city as soon as I can. And you know what? I will make friendships with people. There we go. Look, so we're actually starting to do that. Okay, Babylon is kind of tempted to be my friend. We'll give them the option. I still have this very much as a military / domination game of some kind, but that first combat, that first skirmish was brutal and probably set me back about 50 turns. We're going to have to do a lot to get back into that one. Germany is a military ally. They have gone to war with me already and they've been brilliant. Scythia, if they send me anything, any trade routes, I would like it if they gave me some research, so we'll do that. But don't worry, that doesn't mean we have to be friends for the whole game. It just means right now, it is good for me. An oligarchy, I don't want to be reliant on that for too long. I'm switching to Classical Republic. We need to get building. We need to get building and recover as quickly as possible. Urban planning, good. Builders, good. Charismatic leader. And I'll put limes in for now because I'm still building walls in a couple of cities, and 100% production on walls is a really good one. Here is the gold into the temple. 6 faith, 3 food. Amazing. I need this Tarsus up to 7 population as quickly as it allows itself to be. I've got a nice campus in this lovely +4 that I found earlier. I want Tarsus building settlers, and I need them to do it like quickly. Look at my available routes. Is the route from this city any better? No, it's not. This is a city that wasn't founded by me. I think this is bugged at the moment. I think this is giving me the Sword of Persia routes in all cases, regardless of whether or not I've actually taken a city. Now, it's unfortunate because I don't think it makes it any, it's not comparable to, say, Japan. Tokugawa he's brilliant, like so good, but it's interesting that I don't think that's working as it should be at the moment. There is wheel. And wheel is really good because watermills are actually very handy in both cities. Scythia put a lot of infrastructure into this city for me, and I'm very grateful for that. I guess it is the bare minimum they could have done given the circumstances, but it's fine. Like, a couple of immortals are now going to go and clear some barbs to the south of me. I think I'm going to double up on Feed the World and go for Gurdwara. It's a really good building, another 2 food, another 1 housing. Just helps me to build cities beyond what they should be normally. And 4 turns now. 4 turns until I can get a diplomatic square. No, government plaza. You know which one I mean. Into this city, but that will be really, really handy. And then the settling will begin in earnest. We will do it. We are going to go everywhere. Absolutely everywhere on this continent. Babylon are not going to be able to move for all the cities I put down. Divine right. There is monarchy, but classical republic. Now this is the thing. I want to make sure that when I get the government plaza sorted, the tier 1 building I put down is the one I want. That's really, really important that happens. We just need to be a little bit careful of that. I'm going to hold off monarchy just for a second, get feudalism, build 6 farms. Again, one of those things I probably should have done by now, but I haven't. Oh, I'm picking up that city from Babylon. That's nice. Yes, do that for me. God, Babylon has 58 science, and that's half. 32 tech compared to 18. They are going to be so far ahead of the world. It's not even worth thinking about. Let's chop that quickly down. 7 population. Good. And now the government plaza comes in. Now, I'm thinking of popping it there. That'll mean that my capital can campus reasonably well, and it'll mean that in theory I can put some other districts around this river. So yeah, it's not, again, like these aren't the most ideal places, but that'll do for now. If it'll do, it'll do. Look at that campus. Yes, done. This is going to be a really good one. This is a useless city for me, but it does give me some science, and for that I'll be grateful. Oh, I just built an archer and went exploring and found that there was a musket in that 3 city, and now it's dead. Wow, what a short, amazing life that unit had. Ugh. Ancestral Hall, here we go. Tarsus, I need you firing on all cylinders. Feudalism's going to be there, but it's going to take a little while to kick into action, and this is a really important city for me. And so it begins. What we're going to do is switch now over to colonization to give myself 50% extra towards settlers. We chop out that building, and now this whole city, Tarsus, is just going to settler spam. We've got loads and loads and loads of forests on hills that we can chop out. This is going to be lovely. So I've just unlocked apprenticeship now. Nice. There's a lovely campus that's been set up in my capital. That's giving me a bunch of extra science, and I think I might get a library in there very soon. Just saving up some gold though. Feudalism's going to give me serfdom, and I like that card. It's a really good one. So what has this city got in it? Why did Babylon build it? Actually, it's got access to silk and dyes and another copy of silver. Yeah, actually, that's pretty decent. I'll keep you for now. So switching around the government, I'm going to put natural philosophy in and serfdom. This is a good combination of things. Up to 48 science per turn. We've almost doubled in 20 turns. This is very much a catch-up game, but that's okay. We're enjoying it. We are enjoying the challenge at the moment. But I can now get 5 charge builders into Tarsus. We're going to start chopping down a lot of stuff now. Going now towards education, I think getting a couple of universities in is going to really help my science just to keep me basically ahead of Scythia. That is where I'm really aiming to be in this run at the moment. As long as I am ahead of Scythia, it's all good. Every time I settle a city now as well, I get a 5 charge builder, which is a good thing. Extra luxuries for me that I can sell. I can't sell that to anybody, but the main thing for this city was I wanted to swap this tile in and then get this tile because I'm going to have a nice little campus arrangement going on down there. You settled too close. I am actually going to be settling towards you. Sorry, Babylon. I'm going to refuse that. Unfortunately for you, you just basically want to be my friend. So it's like, okay, this time I would like if nobody got any profit points. That's always relatively amusing when that goes through. And I'd like it if my religion was better. Again, unlikely to go through. Oh, it did go through. Nice. Who has the other religion? It is Scythia. Oh, I could go and mess with them if I wanted to, but I already said I didn't necessarily want to go for a religious victory today, so we will hold off. So we stole this city. We've settled that one. Oh, everyone's flooding. I just put that down. I literally just put it down. So that one, and then we've got another settler here, another settler there, another settler there, and we are charging them out. This is good. Settle, settle, settle. Continue to chop these settlers out. Yeah, here we go. We are accelerating through now. Also, look what I can do. Isn't this amazing? I can put all of these industrial zones down like that, and I've got space to put dams and around them as well. Oh, I like that. That's really good. That's the most convoluted and ridiculous setup, but because of it, I'm instantly in love. I'm also settling now into the west, and look at all this desert floodplain. This is going to be a very good city before you know it. Now, why are you not working this tile? Come on, sort it out. Yeah, this is going to be a really good city very, very quickly. Let's just get the walls up before anything else happens. We have reinforcements to go and keep it safe. That much is not a problem, but yeah, I can see another couple of campuses on this mountain range. We've got quite a few really decent spots actually. This could be a very good campus spot. And 1 city and 2 city. Yeah, Babylon, I'm really sorry. We did not listen to your very polite request to not settle near you. I kind of just went, meh. I just realized I have 5 turns left and I need to get 6 era score. That feels like something I should be able to do if I'm a little bit clever about how we go about doing it. First of all, I'm just going to buy this tile because I was in the process of chopping down that diplomatic quarter. Now that's perfect. The consulate is going to give me an absolute bunch of production towards settlers. So that is brilliant to see. Oh, first boat. That is something that needs doing. Look at that. 2 era score. Great. I guess we can try and prove that the world is round, but that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. Or I can improve my religion again, can't I? Let's get an apostle. That'd be a handy thing to do. So evangelizing the belief. What is left? What can we put on? Scripture. That spreads further. Actually, Holy Order is a really quite chill one to do. Iterant Preachers is really good though. Spread to 30% further away. This is one of those ones where you just pick it and you sort of just stop worrying about it really. Look at that. Lovely stuff. First religion to adopt all beliefs. That's because we're the only religion apart from Judaism which has 1 city on it. I mean, honestly, it's fine. Babylon are just going to absolutely be converted to my religion now. So they should. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. Military engineering. How much niter do we have? Ooh, that was right by that little, there's some over there as well. So far, this crazy formation has actually managed to somehow survive, which I find really odd. Another golden age. Let's see what Babylon does. If they go dark, oh, normal again. Scythia's gone dark though, so that's interesting. But so far, so good. I believe this is all my continent, isn't it? Yeah, I'm unlikely to settle too much into North America, so we're gonna go monumentality again. Being able to use my fairly substantial faith actually to get builders is a really, really handy thing. But we continue to settle, again this time on some more salt. We've got tons of this desert floodplain, which is lovely. We now start to consider things like how long do we want to be Scythia's friend before we invariably betray them? I think we're going to do one more course of friendship. Then the betrayals, they will start accordingly. So I've absolutely mentioned this on recordings before, but I don't often film these games in one go. A game of Civ takes a little while, and life is a little bit chaotic sometimes, and this is one of those situations where I've booted up the game again this morning, after playing on it last night, and oh my lord does this look different. Like, look at it! Look at the Empire! I was down to this. This was all I had against Scythia, and we have pushed out, and suddenly I have 10 cities and a bunch more settlers on the way. Like, oh, it's brilliant. Let me show you priorities at the moment. Now, Babylon is an economic alliance, and they are incapable of sustaining decent loyalty in these cities because they are not focusing on population. Now, that is typical of the AI when presented with things like this die tile. They will be working that. There's no need to. You don't need the faith. You should improve it, but the AI is really bad at that sort of stuff. So unless you have a city like this with a lot of naturally good food tiles, population is going to suffer, and it will remain suffering. So the Eastern Offensive, these 4 cities, I'm going to be working on improving as many of these farms as I can. I would like 10 population cities on all 3 of these. I reckon if we work on the loyalty, especially because of all these rainforests, we can take these cities and chop them. At the very minimum, these 3 cities are flippable, and I think this one will be as well, just purely from loyalty. Scythia is not going to escape. I am absolutely going after them. Now, unfortunately, they very cleverly settled this city, so I can't fit one in the middle. So this is my forward base. We're going to work on building some railroads. Yep, we're going to be doing railroads, of course we can. Actually, there is a road here. There is a road. Now, outside of my territory, it counts as classical. Inside, it counts as a little bit faster, industrial. So that's good. But I will be able to move my units out. They're going to be, I mean, we've got to expect the fact that at some point Scythia is going to get not only Renaissance walls, but also cavalry corps, which is 75 strength. So I'm going to be focused on getting down to the very minimum pike and shot, but I want to ideally be picking up anti-tank crew pretty quickly. I've just gone monumentality. I am going to save up my faith, however. I'm going to save up easily about 1200 faith. We should get there in about 10 turns, 12 turns, that sort of thing. As soon as James of St. George comes out, we should be getting Imhotep. Now, Imhotep will let me rush a couple of wonders, and I have some really good early game wonders that I want to be picking up, so that is something my faith is going to be used on. My gold, I'm going to be saving up in Tarsus. I'm going to be buying both the armory and the consulate with fairly decent priority, because both of these are going to turbocharge my settler production. I want to basically take over as much of the world as I can, and we've got shipbuilding because I want to get over onto the other side of the continent as well. We're not leaving anything. The consulate is worth 4 production per turn, and the armory 7 per turn. Because of the presence of both Granada and Preslav, it's a really good combo. I can then focus on going towards diplomatic service, which I need for a few reasons. I want resident embassies at all 3 of my allies. That will help me track down how much gold they have. This is a little strategy that I actually do quite a lot. People often ask why the AI is doing so poorly in your games. Well, gold suppression. What I do is I deliberately trade with them everything that they can get. Absolutely everything they're willing to send over to me. Like, just all your gold. What happens then is that the AI has no gold, it goes bankrupt, it can't buy things, it can't upgrade things, it's useless. Just it's economic war. I guess that's exactly what it is. Just keep on it. Never let up. And in this direction, we're just going to continue settling everywhere we can. I don't mind crowding the cities together a little bit. Holy sites are the priority across my empire. I want my faith up as high as I can. Eventually, from my encampments, I'm going to be putting military academies in, and I just want to faith buy artillery armies, bombard armies, stuff like that. Stuff I can use that will just circumnavigate the walls and the defenses that Scythia is going to put up. I don't want to deal with any of that. None of that is for me, so lots of holy sites, and then afterwards, I think I should build harbours and commercial hubs. Those are the things to get me my traders. I've only got 2 traders in an empire of 10 cities at the moment. That's not good. We'll improve it. Don't worry, we'll improve it, but it's all fine. I would like actually at least one of my unique buildings in each city as well. The yields are just casually really quite good. So we'll continue working on that. Goodness me, these desert floodplains though, that is amazing. And remember, there'll be cities up here that I can settle that will have exactly the same yield. So that is what I'm looking towards at the moment. Medieval furs. Oh, cool. This settler card is not coming off. Serfdom is not coming off. It gives me this natural philosophy card, which at the moment I'm going to keep for now. Get 16 gold per turn from Merchant Confederation. That's really handy. I think that'll be fine for now. We'll keep the government like that. But now we've got medieval fairs. I mean, I'm tempted to go monarchy, but I think I was going to skip over monarchy and just go straight to theocracy because, of course, I do have to get... Oh, I've got Republican legacy, haven't I? Did I build that building? Of course I did. Of course I built an ancestral hall. I don't know why I'm waiting on that one then. I really probably should have switched government by now. Let's just do it. I think I was waiting for something there and I'm not entirely sure what I was waiting for. So natural philosophy will have to disappear, but it does mean that I get 2 military policy cards. The reason this is really important, by the way, is because my Magnus and Pingala cities are benefiting from this. Like, I know it only says 3 at the moment, 3 housing, 3 amenities, but that will get better really quickly. Let's go Retainers, a card I often don't use anywhere near enough, and we'll go for, do we go Lime? No, Conscription. Save gold, get amenities in. Yeah, boost castles, lovely. And as I say, we can just start getting some of these units and garrisoning them in our cities. We don't need to hang them out on the Scythian border. It's a bit pointless right now. We're not attacking anytime soon. They are far too powerful. Everyone come back, and we should get a lovely 10 amenities just from that. One thing I will be doing is getting Liang in really soon, because I would love to have... Actually, I'll do it now. Why not? Why not just do it now? Let's just find the city with the most production. Oh, they're all terrible. It's going to be down there. Okay, perfect. But I would like to be able to produce 6 charge builders, and that's a really handy thing. I do not use Liang anywhere near enough. I could probably get fisheries in the city as well. Not particularly handy, but this is a desert city, so those yields are probably better than I'm giving them credit for. This is the world's biggest city, by the way. We have done well on that front, really well on that front. This should really give you an indication of just how fast we're spamming settlers out, but I've got 3 within 3 tiles of each other because I can't physically move them out of my empire fast enough. That's how quickly they're coming out, just because I'm, you know, chopping them all, we're making this all work well. Oh, Filippo, he is a good alternative to Imhotep. I would like, yeah... I mean, Renaissance era, I think we've actually bypassed Imhotep, haven't we? Ah, it's a bit annoying. Okay, I think hard building then is going to be the thing to do. Right, okay, we'll wait for Liang to get popped down, and then I'm going to start printing builders with my faith instead. That's not a bad option for me, and as discussed, Tarsus, here is the armory. Wabam. Again, this is a really good way. You just sort of keep offering Diplo favor until you get to the point where Scythia has no money left like that. Bankruptcy. It's a killer. Oh, guilds in a tribal village. I mean, I'm getting a lot of fun stuff from tribal villages at the moment. Already up to +8 on retainers. A really good use of the military policy card if you haven't really got anything else to pop there. Surplus logistics. Now I'm going to pick up that into Tarsus because it's going to give the city just a sprinkling more food. I'd like the city to get as big as possible, ideally. Just unlocked dams. So again, I'm unlikely to be able to build them right now, but I'm just going to lock in the production of them on a few cities that are able, because I don't want things like coal, oil, stuff like that to pop out and be like, nope, you can't do a thing anymore. And it's like, oh, but I had a plan and I wanted to do it. And it's like, nah. Okay, these barbarians are getting problematic now. Let's get this crossbow up and running. Got this settler can go to the north. I'm gonna have to move some of them around via the sea now. Yeah, I don't like this. This is far too powerful. Far too powerful. I can get man-at-arms, but I don't know if that's much of an improvement because I won't be able to use the ranged attack, so... Importantly though, yeah, it doesn't look like Scythia has really gone through any of these cities' possibilities in this desert area, so that's cool. Siege tactics, again, we just keep getting all of the fun things. I don't see any barbarian galleys right now. Alright, builder spam time. Oh, 165 faith, that's all we needed, and we can immediately just be like, over to the front line, friend. Over to the front line. Okay, luckily this crossbow defense is a bit more effective now. That's a wonderful thing, so we can start just hitting back. I'm just going to take that builder back quickly, thank you. Yeah, so far, so good. No barbarian galleys. None that I've seen so far. I would love Nazca back though, and let's put 2 into Jerusalem just to get a little bit more faith from my temples, but Nazca lines, oh, yes, 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 these are something I would love to see in my nation a little bit more. There's this desert tile where Kilwa should be. put one down there. And Reformed Church. Okay, perfect. 15% faith discount. That's a lovely thing to see. Republican legacy. The government is otherwise identical. The fact that that and monarchy is so similar always feels a little bit disappointing. I want them to be a little different. Give me some different choices, but no, for now, it'll have to do. So the Nazca line gives faith to adjacent tiles, faith to adjacent tiles with a resource, so that's the deer around it, and then food to adjacent desert and desert hill tiles. Okay, 1 extra production after researching mass production to flat tiles. I'll be doing that. Awesome. Yeah, actually, so at least we'll get 2 faith and then an extra faith on these 2, and then eventually all 3 of them will get another production actually next turn. So look at that. That's not a bad Nazca line actually. We need to start popping these down everywhere. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. The Empire's going to start taking off now. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Here we go, mass production, extra production from the Nazca lines to flat tiles. None of these hills are going to get that benefit, but a lot of the other ones around it will, so that's cool. I really need a road through here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just found the city there, and then I'm going to move this trader to this city, and then hopefully build a route, straight back through to Tarsus, and my units will be able to travel through a lot quicker. Germany have a lot of tourism per turn. Says they're winning at the moment. I think we're still quite early into the game for them to be genuinely willing, but my culture needs to go up a lot. We need to build some domestic tourism here, and yeah, that's the easiest way of doing it. Keep an eye out for that. Oh, here we go. People have gold again. That's not good. No. You need to get rid of your gold. Accept the deal for that. Perfect. And Germany doesn't need more than like 15 of this stuff. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. That's much better. And that means Tarsus. It's your lucky day. There's the consulate. Yay. Oh. Okay, yeah, I lost a city. That's unfortunate. I was literally next turn about to chop the walls out there. Oh, these barbs are a bit of a problem. This city is absolutely safe. That I'm fine with. That's great. This city's safe as well. They've got walls. We're all looking good. Oh, that's weird. Look at this. The road wants to go this way through Granada. That's not what I want at all. I want it to go this way. Oh, man. I'm going to have to take a suboptimal route here. Yeah, that's a really suboptimal route, but I want this road to be built as a priority, so we'll have to do that. Yeah, so this is a little frustrating that we lost this, but look how many settlers I have in the area, right? It's fine. We can replace the city. It was a really terrible city. In fact, if I sort of push it backwards a little bit, we'll be able to settle up into this area, maybe? If I put a city there, and then I can get one there, and yeah, okay, no, that's fine. But we do need some knights. I'm going to build some knights and get those to try and root out the muskets. They're going to be quicker, they're going to be stronger, they should be absolutely great at just providing us a bit of stability in that area. I love that. I can't believe we lost a city to barbs. That's so funny. Oh, University of Sankor got built. Oh, we're going to have to go and find that in a bit. There we go. Attempt number 2 at a city. Let's get these walls in quickly and then chop them out, I think. Yeah, bam. So a little bit safer now, that city. That is fine. World is round. Who would have thought it? And have I not got cartography yet? No, I haven't got it yet. All right, we should do that pretty quick as well. Apadana! I said I was going to build it, and so we did. It's Persia. Of course we can. 2 envoys whenever you build a wonder, including Apadana in this city. So we're going to get a bunch of envoys from that, and I like it. But most importantly, it has 2 slots for great works of writing. Oh, it should be really good. It means we can go and see what we can buy from the market. I don't know what Germany's going to be selling at the moment. They could be really expensive. They're really expensive. Okay, that's to keep an eye on. It gives us flexibility should we need to up our culture just a little bit. I'm going to treat myself to this workshop to improve the production of my capital. I want that Colosseum finished as soon as it can. And to help that, I'm going to pick up Brussels quickly. 15% production towards wonders. That is good. Let's get these done quickly. 7 turns now. Ah, damn. Ah, Colosseum was taken from me. That would have been so good. I was literally just looking at that. It would have been 8 cities to benefit from that. Oh, painful. Never mind. We've got other stuff we can do in this city, but never mind. What can we do in this city instead? I can throw that production into Kilwa. Kilwa, I think, was probably the better move anyway. Mahabody's still an option. I mean, we've got a lot of cool things we can do in that city still, so I'm not worried. Please, don't... Oh, you see the barbs? They're like, you know what? I'm not going to survive this encounter, but if I can kill that trader, my life is worth it. And you look at it and you're like, why? Stop it. Give me culture bombs and fewer grievances. I don't really want to vote too heavily on either of those things. I'd rather sell the favor. More grievances for Tamaris, but yeah, I do get culture bombs. AI is actually generating a lot more gold per turn now, and I am unable to start selling them enough to deplete it to 0, so that's a bit of a problem. But never mind, it's okay, I don't mind that at all. Economic Alliance seemed to be working well for me before. Finally, some actual units to go and fight back against the Barbs. We can steal our builder back with that knight. Military science boosted as well at the same time. We like to see it. This Barb encampment has got to go down. It has been an absolute pain for us. We'll get it. We'll do it, but it's going to make it difficult for us in the meantime, I think. Oh, Germany want to give me a book. I'll take a book. Any day I'll take a book, especially if it stops your tourism. It's sort of stabilized a little bit now. Never too worried about the AI winning a cultural victory this early in the game. Like, I've seen it happen before, but it is rare. It's really, really, really rare, especially because we're still chopping out settlers here at a rapid rate. Yeah, I'm not overly concerned about what's happening. So I'm going to put a city on this tile as well as on that tile, and then it should just be a simple case actually of them plopping one down there. So those are the 3 settlers, and I'll work it out from there. I mean, we've got some lovely places to settle. This whole desert, and my pantheon is going to be going crazy over here. Yeah, the AI will regret leaving me all of this space. In time. Sprawling Empire, we officially did it. We've gone from 1 city to 13. If nothing else happens this game, I am proud of that. So I'd say probably about 25-30 of our culture per turn is coming from our unique improvement, and then also we've got a little bit coming from our trade routes, bit of faith, bit of gold, bit of culture. You can see I've almost finished that harbour. I've got some harbours being built on the left of my empire. The commercial hubs need to get put down. I need to be building a lot more trade. Trade is important, and it's not that I've been neglecting it, but it certainly could be better. Now, I'm not going to attack with the knights because I want them to attack me, and the slower this combat is, the more rounds of crossbow I'll be able to send at the enemy, but that's not too bad actually. And okay, we're going to immediately go and settle over here. Munster. Germany is invading into this desert, and it's like, this desert is mine. I mean, I may not have any right to it, but when has that ever stopped me? Oh, line infantry. Okay, this is getting even tougher now. This is what happens when you have Babylon in the game. You just occasionally just get the weirdest things appearing on your border, and you're like, okay. Well, hey, another lighthouse. Amazing. Okay, that's really, really good. We have a look at our available routes now. I would love it if I could send some routes from the far strong areas of my nation. As long as we can get to Tarsus, actually. These trade routes are pretty good, and I can send them pretty much from anywhere, including over here. Okay, yes, this is where the internal trade routes get really good, and Tarsus, having all of these districts is going to be good as well. A little bit of extra production. Eek. Oh, these are tough. At least my crossbow is actually back in the city. The knight will have to stay there for a sec. Which way is the trader going? Hopefully they'll get back into my city. This is a hill, so I don't think the barb can pillage it next turn. I think the trader might be just about safe. Maybe. I say just about. I lost Nazca. Nazca was so good. Religious conversion. How far away are they from being converted by me? Not far, but I might have to send a missionary to speed that one up. But it's really tempting to do that because I want that city-state back. Oh yeah, look at that trade route. Oh no, come on. Why would you not put the road down? Oh, that's frustrating. I want a good road. Okay, right, we're going to have to do this manually. Let's do that, and then hopefully, if I switch this over to, say, this city to start with, we'll be able to get that down. But yeah, Nazca lines. I want Nazca lines, and I want them down quickly, please. Yep, okay, we did survive that particular trader, but then I've now got a settler here, which is right in the middle of everything, so you're going to have to pull back. Oh, this is going to be annoying, but I think it's time that we did genuinely deal with these barbarians. Like, I've been putting up with them for too long, way too long. Line infantry is really tough, but I think the knights are powerful enough if I can just charge with them a little bit better. Oh, there we go. Look, that's a better trade route. Nice. Okay, yeah, we like that a little bit better. Perfect. That's gonna turbocharge that city. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Seancrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, El Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax. Thank you for all of your support. Cheers!